next on 2K Sports. It's the away team going up against the 2K Sports team. And now let's send you over to my friend Kevin Harlan and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, already at the arena.
Do it now. I told you, do it now.
Up next, it's the away team going up against the 2K Sports team. And that's all for me here in the studio. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. Enjoy your game, everyone.
Welcome, folks.
next on 2K Sports. It's the away team going up against the 2K Sports team. And that'll wrap things up from the studio. Let's turn things over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports, along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And so here is 2K Sports. Dishes it to Simmons. LeBron outside. Picked away. And here's the break. Here's Jefferson. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Here's Mitchell. Gives him the lead pass. And the basket by Lillard.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
Screen by Jefferson. The pass to Rivera. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The putback slams it back in.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Clark.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Price outside. Pass to Rivera. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by LeBron. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you got to love the effort, but probably an ill-advised decision in the end to go for that alley-oop.
Yep, that sequence went from pretty to ugly in a hurry.
A dagger.
That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose it. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Price, the pass to Rivera. Shot clock at 6. Out to Price. From deep. Can't hit. And the 2K Sports team going the other way now. Mitchell passes to Walker. Jacks up a three. The shot is off.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Pass it to Rivera. To end the drought. No good. Excellent D there for Mitchell.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
And that one's good.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. A dagger, guarded by Walker. A dagger, and he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
And here we go with Kemba Walker. He passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer. No good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now the pass to Rivera. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that'll tie this game up. Here comes Kemba Walker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and Simmons kicks to Antetokounmpo. Gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Rocket 6, and stolen by LeBron. And Tico jamming that one home.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Simmons. LeBron kicks to Walker. Back to LeBron. Feeds to Simmons. The dish to LeBron. Here's the three. No good. Pass to Rivera. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Off target with the open look. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. And so here is 2K Sports. Here's Mitchell. The quick look, no good that time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The pass to Rivera. And it's Nowitzki penetrating. 4 on the clock. Blocked. Here's Simmons. There's the pick. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Simmons. Here is Sundov. And that one's good.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And something else he has is an array of moves in the paint. You can make a training video for young players to figure out how to play down low in terms of how he gets it done inside.
Back to Price. Pass to Rivera. Trying to get back on track. The shot, no good. Great D that time for Mitchell.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Shot's good by Walker.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
He kicks it to Henderson. He feeds it to Lucas. Henderson. Nowitzki. He's guarded by Russell. He dishes it to Lucas. Passes it to Henderson. Back to Lucas. Just 4 to shoot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
The feed to Henderson. Pass to Lucas. Dishes it to Nowitzki. The fadeaway will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's the 2K Sports team with the ball. And here's Walker outside. Henderson pulls it in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Feeds to Lucas. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Number 50, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Outside, Russell. There's the dish to Walker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now Henderson. Back to Lucas. And the pass to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And here comes the break. Right side Russell on the money from 12 feet away. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks to Henderson. Pass to Lucas. Jean Charles. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
And here's Russell. Here is Sundov. Misses the 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lucas kicks to Henderson. Jean Charles backs him down. And he lays it straight in.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
He feeds it to George. Gets a very good look and converts.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's Lucas.
Wow.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The 2K Sports team leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the 2K Sports team here so far in this one?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
He kicks it to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Number 50. From outside, off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. He dishes it to Cousins. And the 3 off target.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Otto Porter comes from a basketball family. He wore his mom's jersey number growing up, then switched to his father's number 35 upon being drafted. And he kept it in the family in one other way. He never played in the AAU system and just worked out against his own family. Tough family, and it's worked out for him, guys.
Yeah, Doris, a versatile defender and a smart role player. He's been a very nice addition. Back to Walker. Davis passes it to Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Here's Davis. They get it again. Cousins. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Lucas against Walker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Walker. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backups. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. The free throw drops for Lucas. Both free throws good from Lucas.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Back to Davis. The 3. That doesn't go either for Davis. Rivera. He's guarded by Russell. Davis with the block. And they're running. Russell kicks to Davis. He passes to Cousins. Outside, Russell takes a 3. Gets it to go. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
That's like a layup from him. He's just wide open out there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 50, defended by George. Dishes to Lucas. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Russell.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Goes back up, and Cousins puts it back in. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
And another aspect of his game that I really like is how effectively he sets picks. It's overlooked sometimes, but He does a great job of positioning and getting there at the right time to set a screen to help a teammate get free.
Dagger. He's guarded by Russell. Price outside. And there's the pass to Rivera. 6 to shoot. Out to Price. Shoots it up. That one off the back iron and out. 2K Sports with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the shot is good. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Phenom. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Phenom. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Excellent use of the screen. That's out. And it's 7 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now, here's Price. Pass to Rivera. A dagger. And it's sent back by Russell.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
The 2K Sports team making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. That free throw good from George. The visitors with the ball. It's an 18-point game.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
The 2K Sports team making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. On defense, 2K Sports. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Rivera defended by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivera. 11 feet out and he hits it. Here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the feed to Simmons. Pass to Cousins. Number 4, covered by LeBron. Six on the shot clock. Number 4, nice D from Cousins.
That mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
From deep LeBron. The shot no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Passes it to Rivera. Fires for 3. A dagger. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Russell. Launches it. That's good. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fina, who's guarded by Cousins. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The pass to Rivera. Can't get it to go. And the 2K Sports team going the other way now.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense. Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Phenom. Nice D from Russell.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. Russell's got 13.
Yet another three for him, Kevin. He's really been draining here in the second.
Phenom, who's guarded by Cousins. Pass to Rivera. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And here's Russell. He's got 13. And Cousins kicks to Simmons. There's the bucket. Good. 1:41 left now here in the second. Here's Rivera. The rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
1:14 left in the second quarter. A dagger. He's guarded by Russell. A dagger. That one wide left.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to Rivera. There's the steal. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And the shot is good.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
LeBron's gone 2 of 4 from the field. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Phenom. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Phenom. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. The 3 from LeBron. The long distance 3 is good. LeBron's got 7. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The 2K Sports team delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Russell.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing.
Now the dish to Jefferson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that,
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
On defense, 2K Sports, after the missed three from Antetokounmpo. Backing down is Jefferson. From 10 feet out, nice touch on the bank shot. Jefferson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why not? That's 8 straight points in the paint for this team. They're making this a very physical battle.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Fires the three, gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
There's the pass to Rivera. Just 5 to shoot. A dagger. Can't hit. Nice D from Russell.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Rivera. Jefferson, a screen on LeBron. No good from Rivera.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
That's good.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Russell's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
The visitors with the ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. A dagger. Russell with the block.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Simmons passes to Antetokounmpo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Jean Charles, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. A dagger. He's guarded by Russell. Clock at 6. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's LeBron. Russell fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Russell's got 18 points.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Kicks it to Henderson. He passes to Rivera. A dagger. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 5.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Now, here is Russell. 18 points for him. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's the 2K Sports team with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Back to Lucas. He feeds it to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell kicks to Russell. In low to Davis. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Long range from the inbound. Shot is off, but they recover it. And here is Nowitzki. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He kicks to Lucas. Shot clock at 5. Number 4. Here's Simmons. He's got 7. Tatum cans the shot from the wing.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
He dishes it to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. To the middle, number 50. Misses the baby hook.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Snatched away. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Nowitzki outside. Backing him down. Number 50, defended by Simmons. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
And the 2K Sports team with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. And Davis can't get it to go.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Looking to end his cold spell. And it's blocked by Simmons. Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Rivera. Dishes to Nowitzki. Here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. The feed to Simmons. Here is Sundog, the 7-footer falls.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Nowitzki up top. The pass to Rivera. Feeds it to Lucas. The dish now to Henderson. Good on the 3-point shot.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The 3-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
1:58 left in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Right block shot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 6.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Rivera, the pass to Henderson. Kicks it to Lucas. He feeds it to Henderson. 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Here is Russell. 18 points for him. Back to George. This one for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 8 points for Paul George.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that 3-pointer.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Five to shoot. Number 4. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. They're making this a runaway.
Well, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout. Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that 3-point column, guys.
Russell's got that look tonight, hitting 5 of 5 from 3. Some amazing outside shooting. Back to Lucas. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes to Rivera. Can they get it? And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. He kicks to Russell. From deep 3-point range, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The 2K Sports team delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate as there is more basketball in store. Now Davis. After the missed 3 from Russell. And Simmons kicks to George. The baseline jam. No up. He dishes it to Nowitzki. He passes it to Rivera. And there's the feed to Lucas. Rivera, defended by Simmons. Here's Fry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, They're able to field a very capable replacement.
The 2K Sports team making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Free throw, good from Fry. He hits both from the stripe. And so here is 2K Sports. Pass to Mitchell. Dishes it to Simmons. On the wing, George. Feeds it to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. He tries for 3. Lucas with the rebound. The pass to Fry. Nowitzki outside. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Simmons gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. The dish to Lucas. Pass to Fry. Cousins is there. The 11-footer tried to bank it in, but he misses. Now, here is Russell. Here's Mitchell. Kicks to Simmons. Pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Russell. From deep. The shot is off. He kicks it to Lucas. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, there aren't many guys like him, players who can accelerate to the rim and finish with a flourish more often than not.
Russell kicks to Mitchell. Back to Russell. He dishes it to George. No good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Now Henderson. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Lucas. No good. Nice D from Russell. George with the ball. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Great open look there. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Nowitzki a screen. Shot off the pick. Excellent D there from George.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make him work for it, challenge every shot.
Russell kicks to Simmons. Back to Russell. He passes it to George. The feed now to Cousins. Outside, George. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Lucas. Dishes to Henderson. Feeds to Nowitzki. Cousins is there. Fades. Rejected by Cousins. And there's the pass to Simmons. Outside, George. Pass to Cousins. Guarded by Fry. Puts up the baby hook. And that one hits back iron.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
There's the dish to Nowitzki. Number 50. He's guarded by Russell. Back to Nowitzki. Plays it up and banks it in. Now, here is Russell. Kicks it to Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Back to Jefferson. Passes it to Henderson. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Lucas dishes to Nowitzki. Misses off the right iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Rivera. Outside, Russell. He kicks to George. Oh, trying for it. Offline with his three. Inside to Jefferson. No luck. And the 2K Sports team going the other way now. It's George on the wing, defended by Nowitzki. George passes to Simmons. Russell. Here's Mitchell. Russell, defended by Rivera. And here's George for three. Here's Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Rivera, defended by Simmons. Back to Lucas. He passes to Rivera. Low block shot, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On the inbound, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Cousins, defended by Jefferson. And Cousins kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
Time to get the backup some burn anyway. This game's a wrap.
Here is Russell, off the inbound.
Yeah, he's an exciting player, Kevin, with outstanding speed, and I love his aggressive attitude. He will explode when he gets into the open court, and he does so much for his team's tempo and pace when he's on the court.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
That one is off. He doesn't get the second one.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
Tries to snap the cold streak. That's good. LeBron with it. LeBron gets the screen from Cousins. And Simmons kicks to Cousins. He dishes it to Simmons. LeBron James on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Jefferson sends it back. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Lucas. And the pass to Rivera. 13 feet away. And stolen by Russell. Pass to LeBron. Back to Russell. They set the screen. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dishes it to Nowitzki. Passes it to Rivera. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Russell feeds it to Simmons. Back to Russell. The dish to Cousins. Jefferson on him. Cousins with another miss. Tries to save it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. For the 2K Sports team, Antetokounmpo comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's George in for Russell. LeBron outside. Sundays, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now for Clark, Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan player of the game.